I'm Paul Pearson, host of Star Time, and when I'm not cooking up a batch of my famous wood-flavored chicken, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio World.
Have you ever went over a friend's house to eat and the food just ain't no good?
Struggling to pay your mortgage? If you lost a family member to COVID-19, you may be eligible for homeowner assistance funds from the government. Call 1-877-894-4663 now, or visit washingtonhalf.org. That's washingtonhaf.org. Because losing a loved one does not have to mean losing your home.
Join Rainier Avenue Radio from 5 to midnight for Sunday evening sound sessions. Jazz from the Cabinets from Big Poppy.
That's right. It's time once again for Jazz from the Cabinets with Big Poppy.
Sergio LaCour's Love Line.
It's Sergio's Love Lines with Sergio LaCour. Go to the phone line. Tell her who we talking to.
Sage Prince, Just My Opinion.
This is Sage, and that's just about going to do it for the first half of Just My Opinion.
K Fox Night Beat with Nasty Nets Rodriguez.
The beat of the Fox. K Fox Night Beat, Nasty Nets.
You know what? You're going to listen from 5 to midnight. Just turn it on and don't stop. DJ Alibaba. The Underground Surround Sound Star Time with Paul Pearson.
Thanks for tuning in. My name is Paul Pearson.
Sunday evening sound sessions on Rainier Avenue Radio. Trust me, you'll be listening the entire time from 5 to midnight. Sunday evening, your sound session on Rainier Avenue
Radio. How would COVID vaccines work in your body? Here are 3 things to know. Number 1. A vaccine is basically a training session for the immune system. Vaccines teach the immune system to look for the key features of a virus. So when a virus does show up, it's ready to fight it off. Number 2, a vaccine gives your body a plan to recognize the virus. Then your immune system starts preparing by making antibodies, or fighter cells, that stay in your blood as protection in case the virus tries to invade. What this means is you get immunity against the disease without having to get sick first. Number 3, when enough people's bodies know how to fight off a virus, it has nowhere to go. That slows the spread. When people get a vaccine, we're able to stop the spread quicker and get closer to ending the pandemic. To learn more, go to covidvaccinewa.org. A message from the state of Washington.
I need to use the restroom.
Rainier Avenue Radio. Rainier Avenue Radio.
Hey. Welcome to Bawsule Outlet, everyone. Thank you for tuning in today. And we have Queen Porter on. Where's the Queen at?
Do you see me? Hey, hi. Hey, thanks for having me back.
Yes. Welcome back, Queen. How are you?
Thank you. I've had a beautiful day. I was actually painting our new Belltown storefront, you guys. I'm super excited.
Background right there.
Thank you. Thank you so much. This is like, I got this from Nefertiti Holistics, another local business out here.
Yeah. First of all, Antoinette is my boo. Come on now.
Yes, Antoinette is the best. Actually, I think I met her out there when I met you at Black Coffee. That was the first time I met her.
Oh my, yep. I have so many of her pieces. She is so amazing. We just did a show together last weekend.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I did see that. Yeah, yes, she's everywhere. Every time I'm out, she's out.
Yes. Well, welcome back to Bawsule Outlet. So we're going to continue the conversation on everybody can eat at the table. There's enough room for everybody to eat, you know, to share the love. So we only got 30 minutes. So a lot of times when we get into these deep convos, we get cut off and we're not able to, you know, really fully talk about what that represents and what that means to how we can all share love and support one another in, you know, small businesses or any business of that nature. So Tiff. Hey. So take lead on this, okay?
Hey. Okay, so first of all, I'm exhausted. I've been relocating my shop. So
congratulations.
Congrats, sis.
So yesterday after work and then today after work, I'm glad I have an SUV. So I'm like, trying to keep the camera back a little bit because she's looking a whole mess right now, but she gonna get it together. Anyway, this topic, just even from last time, is absolutely, I just think this is a really great topic because I just feel like first of all, Ebony, your hair looks amazing, sis.
I'm saying, I'm like,
it looked like one of them I got hanging in the closet first. It looks amazing. I'm like,
yes.
Anyway, okay. So, first of all, let me shout out Rainier Avenue Radio, Daniel. We love you always. Thank you for continuously opening up this platform for us every Tuesday, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, thanks, Daniel.
Yes. So Rainier Avenue Radio, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So just those are the outlets. So anyway, chime in on any of those outlets. So Daniel, thank you again for opening up this platform for Rainier Avenue Radio to continuously have us on here. So like I was saying, I just feel like even just from just my experience, just as a Black businesswoman, it just amazes me how people really don't want to see you win. You know what I mean? They don't want to see you grow. Everyone always is
want a discount, want to get some for nothing.
And not wanting to share. You know what I mean? I don't know. Did I share did I share about the Army base last time we were on?
No.
Okay, this is a perfect example. Okay, so I know someone who was on the Army base. Okay. She's been doing the Army base for years.
Oh,
I remember this.
And you got in through somebody.
Yeah, somebody else. Yeah, that was like the end of the show last time.
Okay, yes. So after all of that shit, all of next week, the whole entire next week, they're actually doing a grand opening at the PX on base. I will be there. That she called me and she was like, "We're doing a grand opening. I want you here the whole entire week."
Wow.
Well, boom.
Boom.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then she's like, "Let me know when you want to be here." But that was just a perfect example of you're already in there.
Yeah.
Why is it so hard for you just to tell me who the connect? First of all, I didn't even, so I always hear about the PX, you know, like everybody's like, go to the PX to get cheap liquor is what I always heard.
Okay.
I didn't know. I never knew that the PX is the military mall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when I go in there, when I go and I have my meeting, I'm like, is this like a mall? She's like, no, this like is the mall. So my whole thing is this. You didn't want to share that information with me. Somebody shared it. But the thing is, I didn't realize that it's in the damn mall. You know how many damn people come in there? So you know what I mean? So it's like a military at that. This is Fort Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So you didn't want to share that one contact with me?
Just sad.
Yeah, that's on them.
For a whole fucking mall. I was like tripping because like I said, I didn't know that the PX was a mall. I didn't know that that's what that was.
They have their own community, honey.
They do.
Literally.
They do.
So you need to tell me all that space and you couldn't share that with me. And this is another person. This is another
Daniel. Thank you. He said, congrats on passing 25 episodes last week. We're on.
Oh, congrats!
Yes.
Bravo, ladies.
So that tripped me out when I went to actually visit. Thank you, Daniel. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's so dope. That tripped me out when I went there because I had no idea that's what it was. And I'm thinking, you held that information back for me. I'm thinking this is something, I honestly thought this was something small, but you're holding this back for me for whatever fucked up motive you have, but you're holding this back.
And I'm like, you win. Don't want to see you grow.
Yeah,
and that's the problem. We're not watering each other's seeds so we can grow together as a whole. And what just really bamboozles me is that you got freaking Vietnamese people coming in third world country, coming here to the land of the free, taking advantage of the school system because there's grants and things you can get, getting educations, doing things, and then you got people that's illegal coming over here doing their landscaping business, doing all of this stuff. And then you got the Indians. If you 50% Indian, you get a $5,000 check every month. You know, they help in their color, but it be your own people that just don't want to see you
every
get
time.
Yep. And you just what you got to do is be a steward for what the community is that you want to see. You got to be the shining example. You got to make sure that you're watering the people around you. Absolutely vet your circle first of all. Set boundaries. Like these are the types of people that I need to see around here. I need people to be giving. I need our ethics to align, and I need to be able to depend on you. And people will read themselves out. I have that standard when it comes to manifesting the circle that I have around me, like y'all, you know what I'm saying? You guys have been so gracious to have me on here to talk about such a heavy subject. So I appreciate you guys. And as long as I'm giving and you guys are giving, we're in the circle together, and we can water, we can shine, and we can be an example to everybody around us on how to collaborate. Because like I said last time, Black people are very communal people. You've got to, I've coined the phrase, sanctify your Ubuntu. So sanctify, I don't know if y'all heard about it, but I think it's a Twi word. It means to go back and go get. And then Ubuntu means I am because we are. It's building community. So as long as we go back and become more communal and basically teach people how it's done, show people how it's done.
Hey, y'all, it's Tamaya. Congratulations on episode 25. Thank you.
Hey.
And let's give a shout out to iRage. That's iRage in the house.
We are not, sis. We have not forgot. We still gonna get there and tear some shit up. We're still coming. We're still coming for sure. We have not forgot, because listen, I got some shit built up. So we coming.
I dig it.
We're coming as a group. And we going for real tear some shit out.
Oh, hey, Tony. She said right on about your tribe, Mrs. Queen Porter.
Your vibe. Yes. Attract your tribe. For real. And I live by that. Like, be the example. It's like waves. What kind of ripples do you send out? You're going to get that right back, because it's going to bounce right back.
Yep. You got to be careful what energy, and that's prophesizing things. So you got to be mindful of what you say and what you put into the atmosphere,
and how you feel.
Yes.
And
absolutely. Be mindful of the energy that's around you. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
that part. Ebony, it's so funny because Ebony always talks about that. And I swear to you, since I've met you, I literally am always like, it's energy. And it's so crazy because I swear to you, before I'd be like, okay, I'm feeling some kind of way, but you know, whatever. Now I'm like, you know what? If I meet you and your vibe is not, your energy is just, and I feel it, I'm like,
feel it.
I gotta leave you over here.
We can be cool from a distance.
From over there. I mean, cool. Like when I see you, hey, but I just feel like when you come hug me, some of that is coming on. I can't afford anything negative right now.
That's energy management.
Like, you absolutely have to just like, you have to keep positive energy, positive vibes, positive people around you. And just like Ebony says, Ebony always talks about vampires. And sucking you dry. And sis, talk about that, because she talks about it a lot, and I love when she talks. It cracks me up every time, because a lot of it, she, you know, I love Ebony.
It's like everybody don't deserve to sit at the table. You know, don't work on new doors, okay? And I'm in a new chapter in my life, and that key is not gonna work, okay?
Yes, I've retired from the buffoonery.
Yes. And so I talk about vampires because they're out here, you know, there are energy suckers, okay? And they are in it to try to suck the energy up out of you. My grandma she had this phrase. She always said, don't die so someone else can live, right? And so that means a million things to me, right? You can feed into somebody, you can feed your soul into somebody, and they'll keep stealing and taking and sucking, and you have nothing left to give. So if your cup is empty, how are you going to pour into someone else?
Anybody.
That part.
You can't. You can't.
No.
You can't even keep 10% for yourself when you got all of these vampires sucking you. you know, and they want what you have. They're not trying to feed you energy like a car needs gasoline. They're taking it from you.
Right.
No, and you got so much you give into your business, people that really is deserving of your energy, but you have nothing to give.
Yes, absolutely right.
So you got to be mindful of those vampires that is around you, because they're there. They will smile in your face. They will call you sister. You know, they will make you think they're supporting your business. In all actuality, they're praying for your downfall.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So,
and listen to the red flags, you know, like I said, vet your circle, have your little mental rubric, or put it down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just know like who you need around you, and I don't want to say be very exclusive, but be very exclusive.
You have to. Nowadays, you know, everybody is like crabs in the bucket. You know, they just pulling each other down.
It's been like that for a while.
Tiffany, you need help, girl? Go ahead. Let me lift you up. I see that you're struggling to get to the top. Let me lift you up. No, they pulling you down.
Right.
You know, making things harder for you to climb to the top.
Absolutely.
And then supporting each other in business and in community, and you know, in color too. We wouldn't be where we at. You know, I really feel like we as Black people should be further ahead in life.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's a whole nother story. Like the systemic issue with why we can't.
Wall Street, people tearing down, you know.
And then the pictures that they paint out about us that eventually got put in our own heads, you know, how Black people aren't trustworthy. Fuck around and be trustworthy, and show people that Black people can be trustworthy. So people, even your own people, can understand that this is a thing that we do. Like you said, crabs in a bucket. You wanna uplift each other. Those crabs that are uplifting each other can get out of the bucket. And when they see that we can get out of that bucket, I bet you if enough of us do it, people
hands down. Absolutely. Absolutely. The problem is though, I feel like, especially just in business, you know, and just, I swear, since like literally COVID, since the pandemic, we have just like come out, you know, we went into survivor mode and was just like, what kind of business we gonna do? And we about to do it. And this is what it's gonna be. And I feel like people just, it gets frustrating because it's just like, there's so much out here for all of us to get it. So you mean to tell me that by you sharing, you know what I mean, where you're going to be, or sharing different vendor events, you know, like, you know, I'm trying to do vendor events. I do vendor events, I think like every weekend. It's nothing for me to share that with you. I don't have any issue. I mean, I post enough about it, so you know where my ass is going to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you always use social media. We know where you at.
All the time. You're good at that.
The problem that I have is you want me to constantly share with you where I'm at, but you ain't sharing shit with me. And the next thing you know, I done ran into your ass at an event because you done seen my post and got a hold of the host or whatever, which is not a problem. The problem is you're not. Why can't we all share? Why can't we all? I'm like, okay, Acacia, you're over here in West Seattle and there's an event going on over here. Let me just let you know this might be something you might be interested in.
Exactly.
You might be, you might not be. You know what I mean? But then every time I see you, Acacia, I'm telling you about a business. I'm telling you about a market. And you just like, okay. And then that's pretty much it. But then it's like you at every single one, but then I'm not hearing nothing else from you. You know what I'm saying? That's that's the shit I'm talking about.
Vampire. That's that vampire.
That's it.
And also, people need to build habits to bounce back, to give back. You know,
definitely.
Sometimes people do take advantage. Sometimes they're busy, but sometimes people do take advantage of somebody who's constantly giving, and that's the thing that weighs on my head. Is like, am I taking too much? And that's a whole nother conversation as well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, people
take that conversation probably like next Tuesday, because
write it down.
We need to address some of these things that people need to hear, because this is a conversation. This is a real talk that, you know, a lot of people contemplate, entertain, but don't necessarily have that go-to person. And that's why we created this platform, is to be expressive, to, to share our thoughts and opinions, and, and not be judged. And if we are judged, then, we keep it moving.
That's on them. Yeah,
that's not going to stop the show.
And it's not even for us to always agree. It's like,
no.
My whole thing.
That agree with Tiffany.
No.
Tiffany ain't gonna agree with me.
No.
She has her opinion. I have my opinion. We agree to disagree. I still love her. I still respect her, but that's her opinion.
She said, who was that? Miss Edward? Is that what it said? She said, or they tell you about an event after they've already attended the event.
Or they tell you about an event after. Yep, that's outrage. That's Tamaya. Black women have to understand everyone ain't your sis. We were that word. We have to categorize our friends as confident constitutions, comrades. Where do your sisters fit in? That's
yes.
Come on now. The word. I had to read that again. I got the screen over here. I'm like,
that was deep. and that's where we at with it. That's where we at with it. Like absolutely. I had a whole conversation with my sister-in-law because, I was talking about my app that's, I'm working on a download.
Yeah.
And so
you're working on an app?
Girl, yes. I've
already
raised, I'm waiting on this $5 million loan. I got pre-approved for it. So I'm excited.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh gosh, yeah. It's a whole arithmetic.
This is doing amazing.
Huge.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So, and it's a platform for cultures. It's a platform for unity. I believe in everyone, and I am half Filipino, so I can't say Filipino lives don't matter. I can't say, I go eat Chinese food. I mean, I get a lot of my eyelashes down there in China. So, a lot of people be walking around here El Natural if China shut our asses down for real. So it's
First of all, I'm scaring folks. I'm scaring small children.
No.
I'm telling her, I think all lives of all cultures matter. She said, well, you're sounding like a white supremacist. I said, excuse me? And me and her, we agree to disagree. And I don't never speak my opinion on it because it's a family reunion. It was my husband's family.
Yeah.
I said, you got green eyes. I said, last time I checked, Black folks wasn't walking around with green eyes. I said, you might want to check ancestors.com because you might want to check somewhere down the history tree.
Right.
Slave was because back then we had to have sex with the massa, and then you became that house nigga. So,
right.
So you might want to check your ancestry.com because nowadays we all got a little bit of Indian. We got this, we got that. We got
everything.
All this stuff in our family tree. I said, the last time I checked, Obama wasn't on a dead president that you spending to pay your bills. I said, there was the white supremacist money you was spending. Okay?
I'm just saying. Come on now.
Bank of America. I bet you there was about a lot of white little minions in there, taking your money. So, and I said, and who do you work for again? And so, her little wine and walked off because you don't want this. I didn't send for you.
Well, the thing is people don't be wanting to hear the truth.
No. And I told her, I said, Black people are racist. I mean, our own.
You know what? A lot of the shit people. Yes, and the things that come out of I remember last month at my daughter's birthday, we were sitting at the table outside at the patio table, and my mom started talking. She was telling me a story about something anyway, and she was like, "Oh my God, I don't know where this girl is from, a Black girl, but she got some good hair." And I said, "What does that mean?" And she's like, I mean, she just got some good hair. And I'm like, so she literally went around. This is my mom. She went around the birthday table and she pointed out everybody mixed. My best friend who's from El Salvador, my daughter's cousin who is Black and white. Girl, and she's like, you got good hair. You got good hair. I'm like,
oh, mom, do it.
And then she got mad because I was like, this is my mom. And I literally was like, Mom, do you realize how ignorant you sound? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Because she's from El Salvador, because she's Black and white. Because I said, really, one of my daughters got the same texture of hair as her cousin who's Black and white. I was like,
now,
what the heck?
Put other people on the pedestal now. So I'm not saying, she's better than this because
right.
Exactly.
And I told her, I said, as my mother, define what good hair is. But of course, you listen, we go back and forth because I'm my mother's child, and she was just kind of just like,
anybody can buy good hair nowadays. You can get your you can get your eyes changed.
Right.
You can get the booty you want, the titties you want,
right?
Everything. Any
Kardashian is a whole made up doll. Okay, so
listen. First of all, you can be whoever. Somebody told me the other day. He says, Tiffany, your hair. I don't know what kind of flat iron you use. He said, but your hair be so damn straight. I said, this is a damn wig.
I saw that post. I was like, ooh, child.
This is a long wig. Your flat iron be. I'm like, ain't it flat? I mean, it's good with it's a good wig.
It's yours. You pay for it, okay?
It ain't Amazon. I mean, not down to anybody that shop on Amazon, but I'm just saying. You're not getting this on Amazon. But anyway, I'm just like, I feel. You know what I feel like? I feel like we get in our own way. We as people of color get in our own way. You know what I mean? Yes. We definitely get in our own way.
Some generations grew up with self-hate. We are healing.
We are healing.
Yes,
absolutely. Definitely breaking generational curses. Oh, every day.
And that's our job. That's our job. That's how we change the wave. That's how we build our future.
Everybody's not built like that though, because some people is still going through it, and it's gonna be generations from now that still, living by that same bullshit. It's like you got to break the cycle somewhere.
Yes, and you know what?
It's a
mindset.
Absolutely.
And one action is better than none. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's 5-10% of people with this new quote mindset that we are able and we can do everything that we set our mind to. We teach our little girls and our little boys that we are more than just workers, the color of our skin.
Thank you.
Insert stereotype here.
Absolutely.
We've as long as some of us is doing the work, it's going to be an exponential change.
Yes.
And and we might not even see the best of it in our lifetime. We most likely will not. Exactly. It will take generations. But we've got to do our part in making sure we all eat. Let's talk about nepotism because y'all let's talk about nepotism because every other race can do this. We can too.
Yes.
Come on.
We can too.
Yes. Don't limit.
Whenever we have an opportunity, we should look back and see who is ready to come through this door with me. Bring them through, and they will reciprocate to you, and vice versa. Like, let me tell you about my guy Kwesi Salim. He is my project manager and roommate. He extended the biggest asset of skill, which is organizing for business. He was a former project manager in corporate America. He was like, this is bullshit. I can't do what I need to do.
30 more minutes. You hear that?
Feel me?
Daniel? We need
give us an hour because this ain't it. But
I'm sorry, Queen.
It's all good. He basically extended to teach people how to make an idea real. This is magic. Yes. So he's organized.
Creating the image.
Creating the image.
Yep.
But the part that really did it was the planning and the organizing and the foresight so that you can actually get to your destination. He put out requirements. You have to have the idealistics of being giving. You've got to have the same ethics. We're not here to tear anybody down. We're here to build people behind us up and to be dependable. Can I depend on you to come to these lessons? And thankfully, I was vetted and I was able to receive his teachings. And now I'm getting a storefront in Belltown. Like you can't even.
Come on now, sis.
You can't even. No, seriously.
That is amazing.
Yes, but not for what I got, but for what he gave.
Yeah.
Right.
That I can teach somebody else. I have the space so that he can teach multiple people in that place. And I'm going to make sure that any door that I'm walking through, he's walking through as well. And he's going to be paid. I'm going to make sure of it. And that's how we operate.
That's how it should be.
That's how we operate.
That's how it should be.
Passing the torch to other people.
Absolutely. Come on now.
The same courtesy that you did. I mean, this right here. I love hearing stories like this where you're uplifting people and you're bringing them with you. You're not leaving them behind.
No,
could never.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
we got 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds. Thank you, Daniel. See, I'm on it. And I want to say thank you, Mrs. Queen Porter, and what you do at Matter Body. Thank you,
appreciate
it. And
thank y'all for having me.
We're definitely
amazing, absolutely amazing.
Thank you. So yeah,
it's really deep, and we really probably need to go in another Tuesday and just really wrap this.
Okay, we'll have you back, Acacia. So we'll have you back next Tuesday.
Perfect. I'll be here.
Guys, next Tuesday, we'll be back 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. We'll see you guys every day. I love you guys. Have a good night.
Thank y'all so much.
See you guys later.
Bye.